Good evening, Cannon Fodder fans. It's Raz calling from a rather cold and dark autumnal Cardiff today. I'm back in Cardiff. I was over in London, obviously, at the weekend, as you saw from my last post. And we was doing a post-match review about Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Someone called them Crystal Penalty. That's not really, that really is the case, but, you know, let's let these things go, shall we? Let's let these things go. We dropped 2 points, but we're still unbeaten. Okay, first important matters first. On behalf of Cannon Fodder TV, and I actually mentioned it in the last post as well. We send our condolences to Leicester City fans, especially the chairman Vishay and his family. It's very unfortunate what happened, especially with the pilot as well. The pilot acted really brave to avert the helicopter away from where it took off to where it eventually landed. Unfortunately, the chairman and the pilot had passed on. So we send our condolences to the families of Leicester City. It just goes to show that sometimes there are more important and greater things than kicking the ball around the pitch. We do love our sport. But at the same time, when something like this happens, it does put us all together. Also, Glenn Hoddle seems to be on the mend after his heart attack at the weekend as well. Rather strange weekend of these events happening. But, we will move on. So, condolences and get well soon to Hoddle as well. Okay, so back to business. Arsenal are playing against Blackpool tomorrow, and I thought I'd just do a quick video. I don't know how the lineup's going to set up. I've got an idea, but I don't know how it's going to work out. How we're going to play against this team. I mean, it'll be apparently we played this team 2010, 2011, and we beat them 6-0. And we've had other ties with them as well, beating them 2-1, I believe, and drawing on our away leg in the 70s and I think the late 60s as well. For those aficionados of you probably can then square up exactly what the score was back then. But anyway, we're going to be resting players because we have got that big match on Saturday. So I like to see some of the youngsters come in. I like to see Eddie Nketiah go up front because I think he's wanting to show that he can, do what Aubameyang and Lacazette has been doing, and Welbeck as well. So I like to see him play. I like to see Emil Smith-Rowe play as well. Ainsley Niles, I'm thinking he might be eligible to play, depending on how his fitness is after he had suffered a slight leg fracture. I'm hoping that from what I heard on the news and online, the information might be correct. Hopefully he may be eligible to play. Midfield, I'd like to see Xhaka and Guendouzi. Leaving Torreira out, I think he needs a rest after his exploits on Sunday. I think Xhaka needs to be marshalling the midfield. The only thing is defence. I've put Petr Cech in goal because I would like to keep Bernard Leno rested for the match on Saturday. I'd like to see Lechsteiner play from the start. Holding, Mustafi, and Mavropanos. I'm hoping that I've got my information right. I'm hoping that he's still playing with us or playing for us, and he's not been shipped out somewhere because that left side is a real challenge. So yes, Wednesday. I believe it's a late kickoff. I think it might be at 7 or half 7 kickoff, or maybe 8 o'clock. Again, I'll double check that. And it'd be great if we can squeeze a win at home. I know we keep saying we should win at home, but after the exploits against Crystal Palace, I think our confidence is just shaking just a little bit. But if we can just go bold and play the way that we normally play, then we should be in. I have added Ozil in there as well. So there's going to be quite a lot of balancing with that team. I think Ozil should play purely because to get out of get his confidence back into gear and for him to start, pulling up trees, as we say. He's got to be pulling up trees. He can't just take a sideline when the going gets tough. So I'll stick him back in as well. Okay, so that's roughly the team I've selected. So if it sounds a bit haphazard, and as I mentioned before, if you like our channel, if you like what we do, put some comments, tick the notification bell on the page as well, so we know that you're watching. And we go again. Arsenal versus Blackpool tomorrow evening. Let's see what we can do. This is Raz calling from Cardiff on behalf of Cannon Fodder TV. See you on the next video.